Hey YouTube, welcome back everyone to my channel. I am so excited guys for this new recipe that I'm gonna give you guys. Pumpkin. It is the season of pumpkin. Everywhere you go there are pumpkins. It smells so good. Cinnamon. Oh my gosh, I am in love with those spices. I came up with this delicious recipe and it is pumpkin spice muffins. They are to die for. I just saw my girlfriend and she totally reminded me to not forget to give her the recipe. Well, here it is, girl. I am going to do the recipe. I'm going to record it for you guys, and you guys let me know, comment down below, let me know what you guys thought of this recipe. It is delicious, you guys. There is no going wrong with these muffins. If you love pumpkin as much as we love pumpkin, you're going to love this recipe. So I'm really excited. Let's get into this recipe. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you guys want to know of more recipes that I will be posting, you guys don't forget to hit that bell notification. They will send you notices of more videos that are to come. And I am just so excited to do all these recipes and share them with you guys. So let's get to it, guys. Okay, guys, so let's get started with our dry ingredients. We're going to be using, obviously, 1.5 cups of flour, all-purpose flour. We are going to go ahead and use a pinch of nutmeg. So we're going to use a little pinch of nutmeg. We're going to go ahead and use our pumpkin pie spice. We're going to use some ground cinnamon. We're going to use some baking powder, some baking soda, some ground ginger, and that's going to be our dry ingredients. So let's get started. So in my household, my kids love to do slime and all kinds of things. So every time I get to my stuff, it's always a huge mess. So we are going to use 1.5 cups of flour. So there's our 1 cup. It's good to use your measuring cups if you have them, just so you get it right, you guys. Here's 1/2 cup. Okay, like always, I am very forgetful, you guys. My apologies. I forgot to get our strainer. If you guys have one of these, you need to use it. So we're gonna put everything on the top. So give me a second. Okay, you guys, so I'm so sorry about that. My apologies. But like always, surprisingly, I don't forget my head. I always have to forget something because my kids love to mess with all my stuff, so I get distracted. Okay, so we have 1.5 cups of flour. We're gonna go ahead and go with our baking soda, and you want to separate your ingredients to the opposite side so you don't get mixed up, because I always get tangled up in this stuff. So on baking powder, we're gonna do half a teaspoon. Okay, and then we are gonna do, did I just say baking powder? I did. Okay, so I'm doing this totally wrong. My apologies, you guys. This is baking soda. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you guys. So it's supposed to be 1 tablespoon of baking soda, and then half of baking powder. See, I'm always gonna make mistakes, you guys. Oh, just dropped my spoon. You guys are gonna be like, seriously, girl? Okay, so now we are on our baking powder, and for that you just need a half I know I should have like all the exact measurements, but you guys kind of get the idea. Okay, and we are gonna go ahead and do, you can use allspice, or in my case, I am going to go ahead and use pumpkin pie spice, which I like to use. But if you want to use allspice, go ahead. So we're gonna do half. Maybe just a little extra. That's just me. You don't have to. Only if you want to. And then for the nutmeg, we're just gonna do a little pinch. That's it. You don't need a lot. For our ginger, we are gonna go ahead and do 1/4 of a spoon. The kids don't really like this too much. But you guys are more than welcome to put less if you'd like. It's up to you guys. It does give it a wonderful flavor. It's really yummy. And then we're gonna go ahead and do 1½ teaspoon of cinnamon. And that's gonna be our dry ingredients. So this is 1½ Okay. Actually, I'll use this one. So this is how you're gonna do it. This is gonna make the flour a lot better to work with. It's gonna give it a better texture. You can also go like this. I just don't like to miss those spots because I make a huge mess every time I bake, you guys. Huge mess. But it also does help. It's just up to you how you want to do it. How much of a mess do you want to make? These pumpkin spice muffins, you guys, they are to die for. They are so good. You guys are gonna love them. I'm gonna do the recipe because my girlfriend wants the recipe, so I figured might as well put it on YouTube. It's so good. I love this recipe. If you guys do like this recipe, don't forget to comment down below. Let me know how you guys enjoyed it. I am big time pumpkin lover, so I always, every year, you're always gonna see me bake new things and looking for new ideas when it comes to pumpkin. So this is the one recipe that I am definitely gonna put on my channel, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Now we're gonna go with our wet ingredients. So now we have our dry ingredients. Set that to the side and let's get started with our wet ingredients. Okay, you guys, so let's get started on our wet ingredients. We're gonna use a 16-ounce pumpkin puree can. So let's put that in there. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and add our 2 eggs. We're gonna put 2 eggs in here, but we're gonna go ahead and put our sugar in here first, which is gonna be 1/2 cup of white sugar and 1/2 cup of brown sugar. So let me grab that. Sorry you guys, I actually have forgotten the sugar. The reason why is because I hide the sugar from my kids, because of course they don't listen and they eat up all the sugar, so I don't want them eating too much sugar. So you guys are going to use brown sugar for this recipe. Let's do 1/2 of the white one, and of course if you guys want to add more sugar to it, you're more than welcome. I do. I love to add that extra sugar because it's just so good to me, and obviously we love sugar. But obviously the recipe only has half of white and half of the brown sugar. And like I said, if you want to add more, that's up to you. I do like to add extra. So obviously half a cup, but I'm going to put a little extra to my muffins. So I'm going to actually do, oh geez, I'm terrible, you guys. I tell you I am terrible, but I got to have my sugar. I don't even know why I'm saving this little bit of sugar when I should just pour it in there. I am so tempted to doing it. But for the sake of the video, I will control myself today. And we're going to go ahead and put 2 eggs. So we have our 2 eggs. We're going to put 1/4 of milk. You know what? I'm going to mix this up first. Go ahead and mix this up. So that's what you want to do. You want to mix it up with the sugar and all. So hold on a minute, you guys. Okay. So this is what you guys want to do. Mix it up. I love these pumpkin muffins, you guys. And yeah, obviously don't be like me. Don't be putting extra sugar. If you guys know that sugar is not good for you, obviously who am I to say it, right? I just did it. The reason why I'm saying this is because my mom, when she comes over, I literally, you guys, have to hide all sugar from my mother. She loves sugar so much. She has diabetes. She doesn't care. She still eats the sugar. So when she comes over, obviously I feel really bad, so I hide the sugar from her. So I should be taking my own advice because sugar is not good for you. And yeah, I need to follow what I say, huh? Very funny. Okay, so after you guys are done mixing that up, you can go ahead and add 1/4 of milk of a cup. And then we're gonna go ahead and do 1/2 cup of vegetable oil. So we're gonna do half. Better have the right measurement. Oh yeah, that is the right measurement. That felt like a lot of oil. Okay, so we did half, and we're gonna do 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, which I should have had it here, but yeah, let me get it. There we go. So you can use the imitation or you can use the real one. I'm using imitation vanilla extract, and we're gonna go ahead and do 1 tablespoon. Well, I'm gonna put a little bit more because I have all this stuff on the spoon, so I'll put a little bit so that it's 1 tablespoon. And then you want to go ahead and mix this up. And this is our wet ingredients. And now we're going to go ahead and mix them all up together. Let me move all my mess. Okay, you guys, so you also want to put where your dry ingredients are. You're going to put 1/2 teaspoon of salt, which I forgot, of course. What else is new in my life? I forget everything. So mix that up. And now we are going to mix the wet with the dry. So here we go. We're gonna go ahead and mix this up. You don't want to over mix, you guys. I tend to be a little messy, as you guys can see. Okay, I hope you guys can see that. I think you could, yeah. Okay, so let's mix all this up. It doesn't have to be over mixed, just as long as all the ingredients are mixed in here, you guys. We will be ready to fill in our little cupcakes. I'm going to show you guys. So I did break my stand, I told you guys. So I have to do double the work until, it's not that I don't have the money, I just don't have the time. I'm really busy, you guys, as you guys can see. I have to try to make it to my own things that I do for myself, which I can't even make it there because I'm so busy. But with that said, this is what the mixture should look like. And now you need about, I'm going to say 3 of these, and it has 6 of them. So let's see how many actually we can fit in here. I'm going to use an ice cream scooper. And then right in here, we have some of our little cupcake paper here. So you guys want to fill these up. Of course, I have mixed, sugar, spices all over my fingernails. So you want to fill them up like this. So actually it works out, look, 1 scoop. And that's actually, I think this is pretty good. So that when they rise, it'll be perfect. So let's see how many we're going to fill up. I'm going to get started and I'll show you how many. Okay, you guys, and like always, I ran out of cupcakes. Lucky for me, it was only 1. Story of my life. My kids touch everything. So we did 3 of these, which has 6 muffins. So it's about 18 muffins that we'll be able to do. So you're going to use 3 of these. And it has 6 of them. 2, 4, 5, 6. See? And we use 3 of these. So we have 18 cupcakes. Now we're going to go ahead and put this in the oven at 350 degrees for 20 minutes. And then I'll be back right now to show you how we're going to make our little glaze that's going to go on the top of these pumpkin muffins. They are to die for. So I'll be back. Okay, so for our glaze, we're going to use some of this powdered pure cane sugar. This is the one that I got, and we're gonna go ahead and use 1 full cup. If I can open this, sorry guys, couldn't even open the sugar. Okay, so we are gonna do 1 cup for a nice beautiful glaze to go on top of our cupcakes. So I'm gonna do 1 cup. We are gonna do 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Of course, I have a huge tablespoon, so I'm going to try to figure it out with my measurements in my head. And then you want to use 2 of milk. I'm going to use this milk, but you can use any milk you want to use. So you want to do 2 tablespoons of milk, whole milk, almond milk, whatever you want to use. So we're going to go ahead and mix this. We're going to make our delicious glaze. So if it's going to do this, then obviously you're going to add some more milk. I didn't have a problem with the last time, but I guess I did today, so it's fine. So you just keep adding little by little of the milk. You don't want to put too much. And these are going to go on top of our cupcakes, and oh my goodness, they're going to be so delicious. So you want to give this a good mix. I love baking, you guys. I hope you guys do too. It is so much fun. So when we're done with the cupcakes, we're going to grab the cupcakes and dip them in here. And that's how we're going to do it. So make sure you give this a good mix. And it's got a good consistency like this. Okay, so we'll be back with our cupcakes. Okay, you guys, so I'm going to show you guys something. So it all depends on your oven. These are supposed to be cooked at 20 minutes, right? In the oven at 350 degrees. So the way to check this, you want to use a toothpick. And let's check this one. You see how it still has the ingredient on here, it's wet. That means these are not ready. So you want to put them back in the oven for like 4 minutes at a time. So whenever you pull out the pick and it's like that, you want to do four extra minutes and then check them again, okay? So these muffins were in my oven for about 28 minutes to 30 minutes. We're going to go ahead and check them. Looks fine. There we go. Interesting. My oven isn't really acting up. Oh, actually it is cooked. Okay. These are good. We're going to put some glaze on them. Okay, you guys, so I pulled out one of the muffins. Look at how beautiful these are. Now you want to make sure you don't overcook them. The recipe is supposed to be 20 minutes in the oven. Of course, story of my life with my oven. I don't know why it's behaving like that, but it took 28 minutes to cook. And I don't like to overcook them because I like to be, I like them to be nice and mushy. I like to taste the mushiness of it. But if you wish to cook it a little longer, you could. So you're just gonna dip your muffin into our little glaze. You wanna get a nice wide bowl so you can do this. And then you're gonna line them up. You're gonna let them cool down. When they're cooled down, put them in the fridge for about a minute. Then you pull them out and taste them. See what you guys think. So we'll be back. Okay, so you guys kind of wanted to see how I use my nails. These are like good tools to use. They're this long. So usually if you don't have long nails, obviously you have to use your fingers and you're gonna burn yourself. So see how I'm holding the muffin with the nail? It's like my nails are tools. So I'm gonna turn it around. I'm using my nail. And then you see this. Excuse all the noises. I have teenagers in the house and they have a friend over, so they're gonna make a lot of noise. Sorry, I'm gonna have to pause. But you see this? Look at how long I'm holding it. My nails become spatulas, tools. They are amazing. I love my nails. So see, I'm holding it this long and I haven't burned myself. Pretty cool. And these are hot. So let me show you again for those that want to see. I use my nails as tools and it's really hot. So you want to dip it into the mixture. Nice glaze. Look at this. Beautiful. So we'll be back to taste it. I put one of them in the fridge, so we'll see how it tastes. Don't forget to take it out after a minute. It's just for the glaze to get a little hard. Okay, you guys, so we are done with our muffins. These are beautiful. So let's give them a try. See what you guys think about these. So let's open them up. Look at that. These are so good. Let me know what you guys think about this recipe. It is delicious. You guys are gonna love this recipe. I want to know that you guys liked it. Don't overcook this. Go with your 20 minutes because obviously your oven's gonna work better than mine. And then after 20 minutes that you check them, they're still a little too gooey. Put them back for 4 minutes and then 4 minutes at a time. So this took me like 28 minutes to cook. But don't overcook them because then they're not gonna taste that good. So enjoy, you guys. I hope you guys did enjoy the recipe. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys here on our next video. Thank you guys. Have a great one.